Alright, welcome back. So I'm just going to play straight on from the last episode. I'm pretty happy with with this sort of house layout, so I think I'm going to be brave and probably put the wall on, so around the back. So yeah, that one needs to go. And let's bring up our palisades. I'm going to leave the guys to just crack on and get some of that stuff shifted on the other side while we continue on putting this wall in over here. So we'll leave a space for the entranceway. Try and link this up to the to this side. It should just be one last corner, and then we'll get the gate in. We'll leave it open. You can toggle the gate open or closed, or not even there, but we'll have that open gates. So we'll put them in. And yeah, sort of got this sort of side sorted now. Our toilet block's coming on quite well. Getting there. Now this guy. Let's put 4 guys in there in the vendors. We've got them to spare. Yeah. Now with this side, I'm going to try and keep it all the same, jutting off at the same position. What do you want? Well, we've got some, so no, not for now. But thanks for bringing it. Okay. Yeah, I want to have a mess around with the mulberry groves. Because what I was thinking was we could have sort of a thinner entrance going off this way, and then for it to maybe balloon out at the top with another little sort of settlement. So I thought we could use the mulberry groves to sort of line the road going down. So let's get rid of some of this flat terrain. Go up to there. Okay, so we've got a bit to play with, and I realise the game slowed down, so let's speed that up. And yeah, I want to play around with the sand texture. Now I know it's an unusual call with us not being on a sort of desert map over a tropical location, but yeah, these hippies, they just do things a little bit differently, don't they? So so yeah, we're going to line the side of this brick road. I wanted a brick road in the centre because it's the fastest that the minions can move on, and yeah, this sand is going to work the same as the standard dirt road, so we want at least a little bit of road they can walk on. It's going to be fairly speedy. So yeah, let's just take this down, and I think the white and the yellow might contrast quite nicely, or complement each other quite nicely. Yeah, so mulberry groves, where are you? Well, let's check the trailer first. Yeah, no thank you. Yeah, so they're in the well, this menu with the tree, and yeah, white mulberry grove. So it's sort of just a standalone unit that will produce white mulberry for your silk. So yeah, I'm thinking just put a row of them, maybe in sort of sections of 3. And yeah, I think they look like a really nice model, especially when they're down and all sort of lined up. So yeah, let's throw another 3 of these down. And they take quite a while to build. Actually, they're not. You can't just throw them in. Let's have a look. So yeah, mulberry leaf, that's why I sort of cut off the silk hut farmers so we could get this going again. But yeah, build 240, so it's not small. So it's going to take them a while to get these in. So get them down now. Let's just quickly run through these traders. Yeah, because we don't want to miss guys like this who bring us coats and tools. I just hope that we can afford them. Let's see what this does. So we're overpaying by a considerable amount. So let's bring that down. 100 sugar. And yeah, lovely. Okay. So that was that guy. 2 more to check. Iron and stone. How are we doing? We're doing okay. So no, I don't want it. Yeah, they don't bring much at all that we want at the moment. So we're not treating our guys at the moment. We're making them work. So resources. So glass, joist, clay. Well, we've started our guys off again. So how are we for clay and sand? Clay 6,000. Hardwood. Oh, we need some hardwood. Sand. Oh, non-existent. Okay, and he hasn't brought us any of that. So we'll leave the clay. We'll take the hardwood. Thank you. And we'll request hardwood again. Sand. Do we want anything else? No, let's leave it for that for the time being. We've got loads of lumber. Don't think we need anything else. So yeah, just bring us what we want for the time being. Thank you very much. Okay, and actually thinking about it, we didn't open these shore houses, did we? So let's get all these open. And you know, we've got a lot of clay, so let's change all these to sand. Just give the glass and the glassware guys a bit of a kick. And shoreman, let's get you up to snuff. Okay. Now, yeah, we've got issues with the clothes, and in terms of leather, we have. Let's have a look. Dun, 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 dun. Just under 1,000, so we've got enough, you know, and they do bring us leather. I'm thinking, again, probably a temporary measure in the same way that we've got these guys, because yeah, we're at a limit now because we've been buying tools, so they won't feel the need to produce until it drops below 2,500. So I'm thinking maybe just do the same right behind it, because they're the same width, I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I'm just going to mirror Taylor's behind here, and I'm sure they won't stay in the finished build, but yeah, we sort of need to address this crisis, and just buying high coats is not a long-term solution, because it just means we have to keep checking traders all the time, which is annoying. So let's get those guys in. Let's give them a bit of rose. Let's take it around the back as well. Okay. Trying to keep it looking neat. I'm not a big fan of these white trees here as well. I might even just get them wiped away. Yeah, I can probably see what I'm doing a bit better as well. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's because we're sort of encroaching a lot here anyway. Let's time to get rid of these trees. We'll come back in a little bit. Let's crack on with the road. Okay, so we've got our mulberry groves in. We've got a section of 3. Yeah, it's quite bright, that sand, isn't it? But yeah, I'm sort of liking the contrast. So yeah, let's put a bit more. Where are we looking? Here we go. Let's put a bit more on the back. And let's see how many more we can squeeze in. I'm thinking 8 or 9 down here. If we're doing it in sections of 3, probably 9. So we'll do another dun-dun, and then leave this to balloon out, and we'll fit some more buildings at the end. Have they completed these sections? Well, they have as well. That's good news. It means we can put all these in. So let's get rid of these. Some more sand road on the go. In fact, let's pause the game for a second, just for a bit of free movement. Okay, mulberry groves, get these in. And we'll leave a gap. Another 3 in. Same again, bit of a gap, 3 more. All this is nicely flattened off. And then we'll just frame it with some more of this sand road. And yeah, we need to change the sense of it, don't we, to white brick. Which we have now done. Okay, so we've got this this sort of spur off the main road, which is going to be encased as well with the palisade wall. I'll have to run that down. And yeah, I might just run that palisade wall offline. You know how to do it. It's not hard. I'm just going to run it right behind this road and all the way up, probably just to one behind here, in case we have to spur it out. It gives us a bit of decent space to do a big fat rectangle of buildings and such. So I haven't really planned that as yet. So we'll have a look in a later episode on that one. I think just before we finish on this episode, we've still got a bit of time. I just want to complete this centre section. So let's get rid of that. And yeah, nothing simple. Sorry, something simple, nothing garish. I want to keep it fairly sort of. I was going to say elegant, I suppose. Whether it's elegant or not, I don't know. But yeah, nothing too tacky. I was playing around with the different fountains that we've used, but yeah, nothing was really sort of fitting. So yeah, I'm just going to use because we're going to use the fountain mod buildings up here. I know for a fact that you need water to make some of the production chains, and you get the water from, well, I suppose they are fountains, but yeah, just the flat ones that we've used near the cathedral. So let's try and find some of those. Here we go. I'm going to take the large one, I think, and just plant it in the centre. So let's try and get that lined up. Yeah, that's about right. And it was the round one we wanted. I'm going to frame it with some white brick. In fact, let's run the brick all the way up to it. Okay. And yeah, just use the small ones, you know, either side. And so it's going to be a nice amount of water for these buildings down here. I mean, we could put some more fountains down here. It'd probably be a wise idea, just in terms of the distance they've got to travel. But yeah, just a sort of nice centerpiece. And how are we going to do this? 1, 2. Yeah, I'm thinking so. Let's throw that in. Or should it go there? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? Let's run. I think it's out by 1. I think it's like an odd number, which we don't want. So let's just run a bit more red across there. And then let's bring these fountains back up. And we want the round one. So we want, yeah, 2 in, I think. Yeah, 2 in. How far away from this do we want to be? 2. And 2 up. Let's put them 2 in, 2 up. And see what they look like. Yeah, so that's sort of the look I'm going for. Again, really, it's more just sort of fancy brickwork, just trying to get a nice pattern around the fountains. Yeah, I was sort of referring to the other fountains that we've used. Where are they? Yeah, these ones. So we used these in Murray's original mansion. I mean, it is a great model. It's really good. Sort of straight out of Fable. But yeah, and then obviously the mysterious or the medieval fountain that's a little bit mysterious as well. We've used that in the jungle. So and that's now encased in the labyrinth. But yeah, I sort of didn't want to take away the ones we'd already put down, and so yeah, just use these flat ones. Try and make a bit of a pattern out of it. So yeah, let's get the white brick tool back on the go. And I'm thinking, yeah, just maybe so add a couple of bits either side. A little bit sort of like we did at the end of the of this road on the other side of the bridge. So we'll do all 4 of the smaller ones. With the big one, I want to take the white brick all the way across. But we're going to need to remove this red brick here. There. Let's put that one back in straight, so we have to wait for this one to get removed. But it's off centre. There was nothing really I could do about that because of the shape of the fountain. Those other fountains with the sort of people in and stuff, you can do it with those, but then it's off centre here. It's sort of 3 along. So I think this is the best way to do it, and it still looks good. I'm just hoping. So yeah, and then really we need to fill in with the red, which is again time consuming, but you know, you put that little bit extra effort in, and that's what makes all the difference. One down, 3 to go. Okay, it's looking good already. It's not even down yet. Okay, proper colouring in this, isn't it? Right. Okay, so that's done. I think we'll leave it there for this episode, and yeah, when we come back, well, I might let it run on for a little bit, get this brickwork and these fountains done. Just throw a guy in there. Let's get him filling up, and then yeah, hopefully all these will be done by then. I'll build the palisade wall just up to here, and I'll get them to clear a bit more of this space and flatten it down, so we're ready to start on the hippie commune. Again, the auto traders are doing us fine at the moment, so there's no mad panic to get back over here and the tidal pools, although we do want the pearls, don't we, for the jeweled tiaras, so yeah, we'll have to start with that shortly as well, but yeah, until then.